The Panthers Poundcast is for entertainment purposes only. The opinions expressed on the show are solely those of the presenters and in no way reflect the views of the Panthers organization.
Listener discretion is advised.
You got it.
This is Panthers Poundcast.
Panthers Nation, welcome to the Panthers Poundcast. I am Los Pantera, along with my boys
Jamaica's Plow.
and
Master Splinter.
Ride It
Ow.
Die. Oh, I almost said something I should have said.
Way to DMX.
trying, to,
Right as
trying to be, yeah, exactly, Ride or Die. Trying to be positive.
we came back alive from Denver.
Well,
We got back from Denver.
these two guys actually went out to Denver for the season opener. What was the feeling like out in the Mile High City?
It was brutal, man. I mean, Broncos fans are arrogant, stuck up. Yeah, just when we win our championships, I hope I don't end up like those people. They're just
How you say
douchebags.
the dickhead?
The dickhead.
Would you agree with that?
Not all of them. There were some really good ones. They were one of those ones where the majority of fans were cool, but the small percentage were such pricks they just overwatched everything.
See, I'm more like 70 decent Denverites, and then the 30%.
Yeah, but those 30s suck really bad.
Yeah, they were assholes. They were real assholes.
Real bad.
And I hope
Real
they
bad.
get brought back to earth this year, for sure.
Or stupid. That's even worse. When you're just a drunken, ignorant football fan and not really like everybody. And I tell you, a lot of the fans in Denver were wearing their Von Miller jerseys. Where were the McCaffrey jerseys? Where were the Elway jerseys? Where are the history? Those Broncos fans, they were cool. It's this new breed of Bronco fan. Yeah, they can eat a dick.
Cooked or not.
Yeah, I fucking hate Aqib Talib. I hate Brandon Marshall.
Oh, we just save all that for
Yeah.
all of this. I mean, Denver is a cool city. We love the town. Thanks to the Mush
Yeah.
for hosting us.
Thank you so much, Mike Mushlin.
He should hopefully be seeing this.
The
one
Mush,
day.
yeah, he's definitely one of our subscribers now. And thank you for everybody we met out there. We met some fans from
Yes.
North Dakota. We met
Iowa.
Iowa, the couple from Iowa during halftime
Carlos
when we were
Panteras
winning.
was recognized.
I was recognized by Myers. What's up, man? Granville, South Carolina. Thanks for watching. It was nice meeting you. I would have taken a picture with you and shaken your hand, but I had a gyro, which was gross. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it made him sick for
Denver
days.
food gave
A
me diarrhea
gyro?
for 4 days.
Gyro.
It was so stupid. It was to help the
gyro?
mothers. Yeah, a gyro.
gyro.
Yeah, a gyro.
gyro.
A gyro.
Whatever.
I'm with you. It's a-
Anyway, I would have taken a
it's
picture with the guy. That was cool, being recognized. Hey,
We met some good.
I love the Poundcast.
We even got
That's
some
what he
pretty
said to
funny
me.
Denver fans on tape too. Like some of the live updates got dumb Denver fans.
Yeah,
and
thanks
good
to everybody who
Denver
watched the videos. We had like 3,500
Yeah, shit ton of
views.
views.
Yeah.
Huh. This is
If you
gonna be a good
haven't
show.
already, go and follow us on Facebook. There are a whole bunch of live updates that don't get put onto YouTube that you'll only see on Facebook.
Exclusively on Facebook.
And it generally involves madness and craziness from these two. So
But I like that one you did where you combined a bunch of shit and put it on YouTube. That was pretty bitchin'.
we got to get back to that.
I don't know how to do it. They're the fancy technical people, mostly him.
Mostly.
99%.
Anyway,
More than that.
the game
Yes.
started off pretty fucking good. Ended not so good.
Everybody was tense. It was close. Nobody ever had a huge lead. Denver fans weren't that, stoked at halftime, clearly being down by 10, but there was no worry.
Taking myself and my own personal wants out of the equation, that was a hell of a game. Like you take the head-to-head hits out. Like that was a fun game to watch.
Yeah,
It was-
if you're not a Panthers fan.
Yeah, if you take yourself out of it, it was.
I'm not good at that.
Our perspective of being immersed in the middle of it is definitely different. I see what you're saying, and as a matter of fact, talk to some Broncos fans too. Even Eric, Giant Eric too. Thanks for coming. He'll never watch us. Maybe he will.
He won't.
Yeah, he won't. Was telling me it was a really good game. Linda was listening to it at work. Really great game. They can't. It's the best week one or season opener ever. Right, exactly. But
Fuck them people.
But
I
goddamn it, Gano!
I deleted F my DVR. I was gonna go back and watch it just for that reason to get a different perspective, and I didn't. I can't watch it again.
No, it sucks, man.
Dude, we were all holding linked arms, and that kick went, and then they called the timeout, and we went and did it again, and he's like, he was overcompensating because he went a little to the left on that first one, and maybe the wind hit it. I don't know. You know what I mean? I know. It looked like shit, dude. Oh, good no. See, sucks, I'm trying not to get upset.
And he said he felt like he was just gonna drill it.
And I brought my binoculars and watched 90% of the snaps and threw them, and that was one of the dirtiest games I've ever seen in person. The refs, and not just the cam hits. There was a time where Stewart and Fozzie were taken down by face masks that were not called. We were getting mugged. Kelvin, that interception, that should have been a pass interference. He was locked up, and the guy was grabbing on him. Yeah. It's bullshit, man. Those refs, it was just everything. The refs were dirty. The Broncos were dirty. They were claiming, who's the dickhead that's claiming that Trey Turner, he got mugged him? Wolf. Yeah, well, there's that to you.
And what were you saying, too, about the tie-in with Vegas, though? Because that was interesting to me. Well, the over-under was 41.5?
Yeah.
And what was the score? 20, 21, 41? Mm-hmm. Like, let's stop it right here.
And then I don't think the over-under was as big a deal as the Panthers -3 because that was 90% of the nation's money was on that shit. Yeah. And had they even kicked the field goal to win,
somebody made money, and NFL and
everyone
Vegas.
on the planet made money.
Your conspiracy theories come right here.
Fresh daily.
He knows all about where the money's at.
It was just a repeat of the Super Bowl.
Just a repeat of the Super Bowl.
That conspiracy theory gets it's a theory.
It's not a conspiracy. It's a fucking.
It gets a bad rap. This is a theory.
Speaking of Gano.
Okay.
You were giving me a stat earlier that he, in the last, 2 years, is 3 of 7 from 50 yards plus, and in 2013 he was 6 of 6.
Correct. So he's falling off on the long ball. Bad.
And what sucks is he would have made that kick on the first try, but that's 50-50, you know what I mean? Like,
and that's I
expected him to be able to drill a 50-yard kick
easily
in Denver. Like, they were even saying that in Denver, a 60-yard kick is like a 50-yard kick anywhere else, just because the air's so thin. So, it's a little disappointing, and I don't know if it's something to be concerned about, but
it worries me because those big games come down to getting down to the 32.
What did you tell me too? 2 years ago, he was 6 for 6 from over 50.
Yeah, it was 100%.
Yeah, and then last year,
he's 3 for 7 over the last 2 seasons. Not even 50%. That's a substantial drop off.
So that's something to worry about.
That's a 25% drop off per season if you average it out in years. I mean, that's bad. So he's got 2 more seasons.
We're not ready to throw up the big alarm system like we're on total collapse. Let's put that out there.
He won that Monday night game. You know, he's usually solid, dude. But
right.
But shit, man, that game that meant a lot, and that sucks. Just fat balls.
Better to lose this first game than the last game, like last year. Maybe.
Whatever.
That's just my way to think about it.
Fuck you, Denver.
And who do we play next week?
Play the stupid 49ers.
The Niners.
They're gonna get murdered.
Yeah, they are.
It's not.
I need to see that though.
If I had like any emotion for another team, I would feel extremely terrible for them. But I don't.
For all we know, Cam could be concussed.
You're not on the Blaine train?
I don't acknowledge that. All I know about the Niners is how much I hate stupid Kaepernick. And everyone else on your team. And your stupid coach.
Who's their coach?
Chip Kelly, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, he's got a chip.
Yeah.
No pun intended, but he's got to prove something.
A lot of chips.
He's coming in with Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick's going to kneel down in Charlotte in front of the entire fucking America-ass loving North Carolina fucking crowd. Kaepernick's coming, right?
He should have kept sitting because he's going to sit for fucking 3 more hours after that.
Yeah.
Such a piece of shit, though. He's so shitty. Remember that playoff game they beat us at? I hate him so much. He's the worst. I don't know. What else, man?
All right, well, let's talk real quick. Something good about that I discovered. Andy Lee is a goddamn beast. Broke the Panthers record for longest punt in a game. We were there.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
75-yard punt.
We're like, what the hell was that?
It might have been 77 yards.
73. No, it was 75. It beat the record of 73.
Okay.
That's madness.
That was his first game.
It was 76. Cool. I want to look it up now.
And then Cam's records, those are what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Shit.
Cam's record, he is now the quarterback with the most career rushing touchdowns in NFL history.
And
he He is also the quarterback with the most rushing touchdowns and passing touchdowns in
a game.
In a game, yeah.
With lots of games.
Lots of games with
He
with
took
that.
up both records from Steve Young, correct?
Yep.
So sorry about that, Stevie. Took you 12 seasons.
There are people that will argue that Cam is still not number one because of Otto Graham, but that's bullshit. So
Who the hell is Otto Graham?
he played for the Browns, I believe.
What are you looking
in
up
the
over there?
early NFL.
I'm trying to see the record.
What record?
The Panthers record.
You just said we're 75.
This is
I'm gonna
entertaining
see
television
who's
here.
Sorry
They're not
about
supposed to
that.
watch it.
Supposed to listen. It's
Yeah.
a podcast. They're supposed to be listening to
It's
us.
a tube cash.
I mean, I
It's a
can't
Tubecast.
blame people for looking at this, you know?
Whatever you.
But, especially me. I'm the handsome one of the bunch. I've been told
Yeah.
by Mikey.
I just still, what I did realize
It was long.
after the game is that after seeing the Super Bowl, I'm just broken. So I didn't really get that mad. I was pissed off, but I was just like, meh. I've been here before.
If you go over to the Facebook, you'll be able to see the live updates that they posted right after the game, where they're taking the walk of shame.
I did not in that. I'm not.
That's
there's
just my
no
walk of shame.
footage of me after that game. I took the wrong turn out of the stadium, so I had to walk around the entire stadium to get to my parking lot through a sea of that fucking ugly ass orange. It was like I was a fucking trying to escape a prison riot, and people just right in your face screaming at you. So I was mad. I got back to the car. I took my fucking Panthers jersey off. I threw it into the truck. And Giant Eric said, "Man, you're not a real fan. You need to put your jersey back
Giant
on."
Eric likes the Cowboys.
I think he does. Oh, does he?
He's mid.
Oh, he grew up. He said he grew up a Cowboys
I
fan.
don't care. So I don't. His opinion is moot.
You really think that has something to do with his character, the way he was raised as a Cowboys fan? Or he still likes the Cowboys?
Are you asking me why he's a terrible person?
I guess so.
I'm just kidding, Eric. Or not really though.
Anyway, investigation.
Tell me about it. NFL players.
The aftermath. Okay,
Yeah,
so the aftermath of the game, what's going to happen?
Everybody is pretty much has Cam Newton's back on this one. That he is not getting the calls that other NFL quarterbacks
And
are.
players in general. If a running back, a receiver, a tight end, anyone gets drilled like that, it's a fucking call. Mm-hmm. And then this is the QB where it should be doubly as much.
Right, where all the attention's on him. It's like, how are you ignoring this?
Oh, but one more interesting stat that Eric shared with me, not Giant Eric, other Eric, texted me, do you know in 2015 how many yards the Panthers received on roughing the passer plays? You get 15 a clip. Exactly. What the hell is that?
I heard that exact same stat. 0. Absolutely none. Cam got no roughing the passers call, or roughing the passer calls last year.
So it's open season on our fucking quarterback.
Every game.
Which is some bullshit. One of the best comments I saw was on Reddit, and they basically said, listen, if Tom Brady took one of the hits Cam did, people would be arrested on the field.
Yeah.
They protect these other franchise quarterbacks.
Exactly.
And they don't do it for us. They don't do it for their MVP. I don't know what kind of business sense that makes.
Makes 0 sense.
Because even if you look at the NFL as a business, Cam Newton makes the Carolina Panthers more profitable.
Mm-hmm. Makes the entire league more profitable.
Absolutely.
If you actually look at they have these NFL ticket bar tents in a restaurant. They have that little picture they drew. They have all the star players from each of the team. It's a little cartoon. And then who's flying over the fucking top of all of them? Number 1 with the fucking ball held out like that. Top dog. And you're going to look the other way?
Just as a side note, that Russian touchdown was
thank you. You got to watch that shit. Oh my god.
That fucking...
I could watch it over and over again. The 2 defenders sailing over his ankles, totally missing him.
We'll see how it goes. There's investigations. Player associations looking into it. Everything else in it. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a bunch of bullshit. There's going to be some dumb fines. It's not going to matter. Nothing's going to change. Cam's going to be murdered every week. And then now we're just talking about...
I think that from this point on, I'm totally disagree with this, is that he's going to get that Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, Tom Brady extra eye from the refs right now. And they're going to take care of it. I can't see him.
I would love to think that that's going to happen.
Do you think he's just going to continue getting headhunted?
Yeah.
I do.
Because I think that it's a fundamental,
I hope I'm wrong.
It's a problem with the refs because they don't look at him as a quarterback.
Right, because you get out of the pocket, you're allowed to be treated and hit like every other player.
Well, other than that, it looks like these cornerbacks are trying to tackle a defensive end. Like,
right.
They're going to be given a little more leniency just because of how it looks. Yeah, exactly. It's the Shaq rule. Back when Shaquille O'Neal wasn't getting any calls because he's just so massive.
Right.
Like, I think that's a real problem. But anyway,
we don't talk about piss poor performances, good performances.
You know, in a concussion era, the conscious society right now, I firmly believe it's going to be different. But we'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah. As far as
MVP of the game.
Yeah, MVP of the game.
Me and Jamaicus for sitting through that fucking shit.
What do you think?
I say Cam Newton for surviving.
I mean, I'd have to give it to Cam too, but
I mean, who else wasn't good, man? I mean, TD was all over the place.
TD missed a bunch of coverages.
TD missed a bunch of tackles, bunch of coverages.
Yeah, but he had the interception, and
thanks to someone else tipping it. Star.
It'd be easy to give it to Luke.
Yeah,
Luke's just disqualified because he went.
Luke's the MVP every game.
Yeah,
if it's not somebody else, it's Luke always.
You know, if
it's bad, man. Our O-line. I mean, what do you think's worse, our spotty defense or our O-line that's also
Which strikes more fear in our competitors? Our fucking lack of stopping the run.
Von Miller wasn't as huge a factor.
No, we're gonna work on things. That's the whole point. And we've always worked better as the underdog.
KB.
Give what to KB?
I'd give KB MVP.
How was his blocking, his route running?
He got open, he made catches, and he had a touchdown.
But then you don't want to see Cam just going to one person. Last year when we was throwing it out to so many different people. We need to get that rhythm, man.
You know what I want? I want to win fucking games. I don't give a shit if that means throwing it to KB 500 times a game.
We're a good team.
Like if they took every other wide receiver off of the field and just threw it to KB and it worked and we won games, I wouldn't give a shit.
Right.
I feel like Stewart had a good game too.
Stu did.
He ran hard, and we clipped another 100-yard game. That's 33 in a row, longest streak since the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the record,
we're a good team.
We're a good team.
We're a great team.
The tackling was a shit issue though, man. Trey Boston missed a ton.
Flying around all over the place.
Bradbury did all right.
They definitely targeted Bradbury.
I'm trying to remember who it was talking on NFL.com, but they said that Trey Boston looks like he's afraid of contact for some reason.
Jeez.
That he is flying across the field, but when it comes to actually getting down and hitting someone, he doesn't want to wrap up and turn his hips. He wants to just go in for the big play, or we've all seen it on a number of plays where he'll go in for the big hit and just whiff like nothing. So it's one of those things that we really, really need to work on.
And the other thing, the penalties.
Good God. But that's, a lot of that is to be said once again for how rigged this shit is. Just saying.
There was an ungodly amount
of
penalties.
I hear you.
Only two whole football fields worth. Like, good God. Take 2 drives from us. And then that's the only reason we got that one call on that 4th down when we needed it, because they were like, well, we just let Cam get, actually
mugged and we still got 2 minutes of the game left. Let's go ahead and just keep it going for a little bit longer.
I think that
we'll make up a fucking flag.
There needs to be a reform in the rules somehow, because
it's not going to happen by Sunday. That's the problem.
No, it's not going to happen by Sunday, but the problem is there is no world where a helmet-to-helmet hit should be offset by intentional grounding.
Absolutely not. I agree 100% with you.
Like, what the hell kind of bullshit message does that send?
Straight bullshit.
Good point.
And it didn't make it back to the line because he was getting drilled in the fucking head.
By 2 players on the same play.
Like, what the fuck?
I do hate you, Denver. Like, a lot. Like, I hate you more than anyone. More than the Patriots, more than Atlanta, more than anyone in the... I hate you the most. And you're a non-factor to me, except once or twice a year or every few years, but you fucking suck. And I hate you.
We're going to beat him one day.
That's some real feelings right there.
I didn't bring the fucking towel.
I did.
All right, let's do this shit.
A special... Not on here. We got to do it outside.
Oh, come on. All right, Anderson.
How are we going to burn shit in this
Do you have lighter fluid?
And I need some dog turds. We have a world champion Denver Bronco fucking flag that we got from the stupid game.
It's a towel.
That we wiped our asses with, and we're going to get dog turds on, and we're going to curse you and do a voodoo ritual and burn that shit.
I blew my nose into it.
A dog turd from a dog named Caroline.
True fact. Damn, Atlanta's winning.
We'd like to extend a special thanks
Tampa
to
Bay.
Caroline for her dog
Oh,
turd.
no. That's a win-win.
New Orleans is losing in the Dome 10-3. Sorry, you'll see that later. Or
Yeah.
Are you interested in watching? Are you going to
Probably
watch
watching
any football
that now.
today?
Fuck no, I'm watching football.
Are you going to
Pissed
watch
off
any
at
football today?
Dude, I gotta go over to my parents'
See,
house.
we're boycotting football because it's bullshit. But we do love the Panthers.
I love
Do love
football
the
though.
Panthers.
I mean, I'm going to
Still.
watch football. I think,
Well, that's good for you. At least
but
you-
I'm not going to like for a while because I have tons of shit to do.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Well,
fucking.
in lieu of a jibba jabba, what are we thinking about the 49ers?
59 to fucking 0. And I'm serious.
You really don't think that they're going to score a point?
Nope, we're gonna goose egg those fools. We're gonna be so fucking mad that it's just not gonna be funny. We have not lost a game at home since 14, correct?
Yep.
We're pissed off, robbed, blind. Cam Newton, even if he's sore, is gonna have a hell of a
Cam's
day.
going to get calls from the refs in Carolina.
We're gonna have Cam Newton's gonna have a minimum of 3 touchdowns to his credit, probably 4 or 5 range. And we're
I think
gonna
it's
just
a
dominate.
really good optimistic to go that route
defensive
too.
touchdown.
It is a trip
I'm
out there,
thinking
though.
over 30.
San Francisco is an away game.
No,
so-
sir.
No,
San
they're home.
Francisco's home?
Yeah.
Awesome.
San Francisco followed by Minnesota.
Damn it.
This guy.
You're supposed to
Now,
come to
now I'm stupid.
You're the stat guy too. Thank you, by the way, for sending us those little Keep Talib thing to make that Denver fan look a little silly. She was very nice though, but we met Broncos fans that thought Keep Talib was traded and not even playing.
no
for the Broncos
bandwagons
anymore.
at all, though.
Yeah,
guys.
that's
No
what I'm saying. That was
bandwagons.
it.
Nothing.
It's probably the bandwagon fans who want to yell at me. Like honestly, I should like the people in the area we sat, the older fucking real fans. They were cool.
Yeah,
They were cool. They were very nice. So fuck the new generation of Denver
I know
fans.
we're supposed to be talking
Denver,
about
the
49
city
game,
itself
but,
is great.
you
but
know.
I don't know. I got sidetracked.
That's cool. I hate Denver
Anyway.
too. I hate the
Yeah.
death out of them. They're the worst.
Fuck it. All right, done.
49ers.
San Francisco, great city, really nice people.
Score pick.
Didn't see. Oh, okay. 30,000. No, 30. It's gonna be. We're gonna score over 30. So 35 to 12.
28-7.
No touchdowns.
Are we
No.
gonna write them down? Will we ever even go check them the next day?
No. I mean, I always get something
Put it out
extreme,
there.
so
Yeah,
if I'm
exactly.
close, I'll remember. I do think we're
Anyway.
going to get 50 points.
I think we're just going to dominate. I really
I
do.
think it's a 30. Mid 30s.
I think Cam, Jared Anderson, and Joe Webb all get touchdowns.
Stay tuned later
First
this
time
week
that
for Jamaica's Plows, Fuck Your Team, for the San Francisco 49ers.
Stay tuned for the
Denver flag burn.
Denver towel burning.
That's a flag.
It's a flag. Denver flag burning. We're going to be burning flags next on YouTube.
No, on Facebook.
Facebook.
On Facebook. Go to Facebook.
And one day, Carlos
after
is
you
going to know how
subscribe.
this works.
After you see this, go to the Facebook to
Even though
watch
he's
the live
joking.
video that won't be live, but
It will be kind of, sort of.
it will
we
be
could
live.
do it live
It'll
if
be
you
live right now, but not when you see this later. To
You probably have already
Watch.
seen this and then tune into the Poundcast to see what it's about.
so if you did that, then go to your Facebook and find Panthers Poundcast and watch all the live videos that aren't live anymore there.
I don't understand.
Fucking clue what you're talking about.
All right. Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
Keep pounding.
All right.